Welcome to Piute County, known for outlaws, history, fantastic mountain scenery, wildlife fishing, and its crown jewel, the Paiute OHV Trail System.
Well, here we go. You can leave right from Butch Cassidy's hideout, head right up on the mountain. Let's go see some history and go see some cool sights.
For the next couple of weeks, we're going to highlight Piute County and hopes you come and experience this gem in south central Utah.
Lots of things to do. The county hosts 4 separate OHV events. We do a Mama Bear Run. We do a Papa Bear Run, commemorate Father's Day. We have the Paiute Trail Jamboree, first week in August, 4 days of riding the trails, guided rides, and then individual events that we do for a day also. And then my favorite is the Halloween Howl. Paiute Trail System has over 3,000 miles of pristine OHV trails, and you can access any part of the Paiute Trail System from Marysville. That's where we base our jamboree, and you don't have to trailer to any ride. We just all leave from the park, and they all go 12 separate directions on 12 different rides.
A fun fact, Piute County is the second least populated county in Utah. It's peaceful, uncrowded, and in my mind, that's what makes it such a huge draw.
I love just getting away.
Yeah.
Craig, come on, it's time, we need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And we went everywhere we could see and do in Nevada, and once we came here, it was awesome.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Craig and Elaine have been riding the West for 40 years together and say Utah and the Paiute Trail is their favorite.
Everything's nice and calm and
Cheaper.
No, it's just nice here. We ride a lot in our state and also Nevada, but this is still our best choice.
What is it about the Paiute Trail that you enjoy?
The openness and the markings of the trail is really nice because you're not going to get lost. And it tells you the level of the trails, which is great. We prefer the easy to moderate. And what's nice too, you can ride right out of town. You don't have to trailer your vehicles to get to a riding spot, so you can just ride out of town there. It's all ATV friendly, off-road friendly, as long as you don't speed and act like crazy people, so.
And just outside the town of Circleville, you can ride your OHV to the boyhood home of Butch Cassidy.
He was about 12 years old when his family moved here, and he started working over the mountain into the Beaver County area a little bit at that point, and that's where his first wave of crime started. This is where his family homesteaded. They were farmers, and they ran a little bit of cattle too, because stories showed that he kind of wrestled a little bit of cattle for Mom and Pa a little bit there too. But this is where his family lived. It's a really small home. If I remember right, they had like 7 children.
In this?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Butch Cassidy has a following. He kind of has a cult following, I guess is what you would call it. Because people just come from all over to see it and to visit.
Did you stop at Butch's for a reason?
Oh, come on, it's Butch Cassidy. Why not?
I think the mystery of it is kind of keeps people intrigued.
Yeah. Well, I'm Robert Redford.
Robert and Paul Newman.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with them playing Butch and Sundance, huh?
Another historical marker you can find off the Paiute Trail that predates Butch and his wild bunch is the old Spanish trail that you can find in Kingston Canyon.
It was the main route of the Spanish as they migrated and moved in back and forth through this area, and there's a lot of historical videos from the air that people have researched and found where the trail went. It's indented into the ground. There was so much traffic at the time they were doing this trail.
It was a trading route.
Yes, yeah, it was back and forth California. We're going to be in the Aspen. We're going to have some great views of Otter Creek Reservoir. Hopefully we'll see some elk, maybe a few deer up in there. You just never know. Every turn's a different option on wildlife up there.
Today we're up on top of Monroe Mountain, but one of my favorite rides on the Paiute Trail System takes you up on the Tushar Range to the east of Marysville, where a storied mining history of early settlers searching for fortune is still visible. Back in the late 1800s, prospectors came to the Tushars in search of gold and silver. These early miners founded the Gold Mountain Mining District. The old ghost town of Kimberly, once home to thousands of miners and their families, can still be seen to some degree. The town of Kimberly once boasted a post office, school, dance hall, doctor's office, 2 general stores, saloons, barbershops, and 2 boarding houses, including a newspaper and a dairy. By 1907, the mine stopped producing and the town died. In the 1940s, the Forest Service came up and removed most of the buildings. Foundations and a few ironworks are all that remain, but it's still a cool historical stop along the Paiute Trail.
We just came down 02. We've made a big loop today. We started down by Kingston, came up 01, came across the Forsey, the Langdon, dropped off 02, just came down Dry Creek, and what a beautiful ride today. This is Dry Creek Falls. This is the head of Dry Creek Canyon. The water's running decent, but it's fading quick.
What does this trail system mean to this county?
Oh, this is huge. It brings in so many economic dollars and TRT funds throughout the county. Every business, it trickles down from your RV parks, your motels, your gas stations, just everything really it benefits the residents of Piute County.
One of those residents is Nathan Marshall, who rents side-by-sides all over the county.
We're all over Marysville, but Rose Ranch Resort is our home base. We deliver free delivery locally to all the places in town. We take them down to Butch Cassidy's several locations, but wherever you are, we can find you and make your experience great. Ride Command is a cool feature, and it's in all our razors. You can track each other if you're riding in a group, follow along where you're at. We can program rides. You can just follow along and do the trails without getting lost. We can also see where you're at and see what you're doing, and if you need help, come get you.
For the people that come here, there's so many things. The trail system's one of them, but there's rock hounds. You can go and look for rocks and minerals. There are a lot of gold and silver mines, old ghost towns. You have your fishing that's huge, river rides through Marysville Canyon, bicycle path. There's so many things that it's so family centered, so many opportunities for the family here.
You know, riding is definitely king here in the county, but if that's not your idea of fun, there are plenty of other opportunities.
Hoovers, you can ride the river in the summer. You can either do the whitewater rafting or just float. We do it every year, 4th of July. It's a really fun activity to just float the river down below Marysville into the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Tushar Mountains have awesome camping sites and mountain lakes to fish, the Monroe Mountain. You can access all of it from Piute County just in a day. You're also local to all of the national parks. That's a day to Zions, a day to Bryce, a day to Capitol Reef. Go spend the day here, there and come back to Marysville or Circleville or Piute County and have a quiet night. You don't have to fight the crowds.
We was on a hunt this last October, walking into the café there, and he turned to me and said, "Hey, this place is for sale." And I was like, "Should we buy it?" And next thing I know, a couple months later, we was in contract.
Butch Cassidy Hideout in Circleville has been our base for the past few days. Our buddy Wade and his partner just purchased the resort and have some big plans.
We have the hotel here, we have the cafe, we're gonna be having the RV spots. There's a fire pit out back. We got a pavilion for anybody that wants to come in and do a family reunion and get out of the wind, weather, have barbecues back there. And then we'll, like I say, we'll cater to the equine and the fishermen. I'm gonna be putting in a smoker for the fishermen that go fishing, that are able to smoke their fish. It's surprising how many people come through here, especially to come see the Butch Cassidy house. You know, and like I say, it's a mile down the road and you could even ride your pedal bikes to there from here. But our biggest clientele is people just passing through that's going to all the parks, national parks, coming to, you know, see the West. I would like to see this a legacy that I get to leave for my kids and give opportunity for my kids' kids to work. And just having a place that is grandpa's or great-grandpa's that was owned by him and could come here and work and have an opportunity to grow, learn about the Wild West and see how happy families are. I mean, it's a place I want to create a family environment.
We're friendly towns, friendly communities. We know our neighbors. We look after each other, and you get a common wave. And that's one of the things we hear a lot of is the people that come in and stay in our communities. They talk about how friendly our communities are and how respectful they are to them. And we appreciate it when they come here and they respect what we have also in our mountains. They keep it clean. You know, they pick up litter along the trails, really appreciate what we have here, and they don't take it for granted.
Well, the Paiute Trail is a couple thousand miles, and we did what, 40? I'm tired.
Felt like we did it all, didn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot to see and do out here, and Wade, I mean, this is a new adventure for you, so this is kind of cool. And you get to see new sights, fish new places.
I get to be at the forefront and introduce people to a lot of this stuff right here.
Well, it's a beautiful place down here. Paiute Trail, Otter Creek, Paiute Reservoir just up the ways. Get down here, come and see our friends, rent some machines, go for a ride. You got a great restaurant, great place to stay. Hey, I'm Adam Eco, KSL Outdoors. Next weekend, we're back here, but this time, we're going fishing. Wow. Until then, we'll see you.